Are we rolling, y'all? Man, what a great event. What a great event. And cheers to everybody who participated. Oh, man. Now, I have to apologize because I was not able to film or do anything cool for the viewers, because what happened was I ended up having to play at the last minute. Now, I was up 28 hours and it's Saturday morning, and Wartorn comes in and says, "Hey, Leatherneck says hi." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Leatherneck says hi. Where is he?" "Oh, he went home." "What are you talking about? He went home." Well, apparently he lost his cat. Okay, well, let's back up. He brought his cat and then lost his cat, found the cat, and then went home. So 28 hours, I'm up. It's 10:30 in the morning. Wartorn informs me of this, and so I have to play. After being up for 28 hours, now I have to play the game, which ended up being Detroit's partner. Now, unfortunately for Detroit, I wasn't on my best that day. We did lose that game, but after some sleep, we did win the second game on Sunday. But let me tell you about these rules. Everybody seemed to like them a lot. I got zero complaints. Just about everything happened. Let me see. Rome fell and became allies. London fell and activated Canada. Japan fell to the U.S. France was liberated. Calcutta fell. Sydney fell. Moscow fell. I mean, all of China fell. I mean, just everything that could happen, kind of happened. Don't think there was anything that was too hard to do. Everything seemed to, like I said, everything seemed to have happened. Even on day one, we had equal Axis victories versus Allied victories. Axis took the gold, which, congratulations to VK Cowboy. Oh, you can't see it. Well, after this, we'll take a shot of the banner here. But their team name, Reckless Indulgence, and so that was VK Cowboy and Argothair. They first place, man. And what's not by, like, if you were to do the points, not only were they first place, they had so many points. That's another thing we used was a point system, not to see who won, but for a rating so they would be teamed up the next day. You can see. Can you see? Maybe you can't. Maybe you can. But either way, like I said, we'll get to this. I'll shoot closer to this before we sign off. But these have their ranking numbers, and what we do is, after day one, the highest ranking Axis player was paired with the highest ranking Allied player, and then so the two best were put together, and then that's how we were able to see who played on day two. On day one, I just let everybody pick. I was like, look, you might not get to play so-and-so, later on. If there was somebody that you wanted to play, somebody that, was cool to meet, you wanted to hang out with, man, just sit together and play. So once everybody sat down, all the tables were full, we just rolled a dice, highest number, got to pick whether they wanted Axis or Allies. Like I said, in the following day, you're guaranteed to play the opposite of what you just did. And I think that seemed to work out with everybody. Everybody just pick a spot and go from there. Because after that, like I said, it's all about rating. Highest, play highest, and on so forth all the way down until you get to the main event. Second place went to Fancy Lads, which was Corporal 24 and War Party. Let me see here. Oh, and then third place which was almost an Axis victory. I think it was Axis going for a while, and then I think at the very last round they lost one of their objectives, and that went to Hambone and Zencube. So, and Zencube has made some beer called Sired Blood Orange. Sire Blood Orange something. I don't recall what it was, but hopefully he's going to get some of that to me, and I can't wait to do a drink of Sire with it because it's wicked. It's wicked. As far I was asked to do about what paints I used. I did a lot of customizations for this event, not just the table, which I did not finish, unfortunately. But the video series will still continue. We'll get that finished. But I also painted all the pieces. I did a setup video kind of showing it. But those paints are right here. Oh, I'll get back to the event in a minute. Just want to get these cans out of my way. So when you use the primer here, this bonds to plastic. And this is actually the color I used for Germany. That's it. Just the primer. And it said you got to primer everything else too, but I mean, just the primer was a great color. So let's get that can out of the way. Now, which one is this? Eden. Eden is what I used for United States. What's this one? This one is Nutmeg. Nutmeg I used for Italy. And all these paints I got at Home Depot. Fossil I used for Anzac. Colonial Red used for Russia. Green Apple I used for China. Rustic Orange for Japan. Lemongrass for UK. And French Blue for, you guessed it, France. Okay. Now after this, you see I have a video for painting start to finish, and on there I use a dip. It's like a honey. It is a Winmax. Is it Winmax? Midwax. Maybe it's Minwax. I forget the name of the brand, unfortunately, off the top of my head. But it's honey. Anyways, it's on that video. I would have had a can here to show you, but unfortunately, I don't have any left when I was doing the table. So I do got to go buy another can so I can finish the video series. Okay, so now I got those paints out of my way, and I can sit here without cans of paint in my face. Okay, so now the event. Oh man, I think everybody loved the research and development. Everybody liked the rule times as far as 8 rounds. Every table playing 8 rounds was kind of cool. That way there was no if and or buts. You know, you all had equal time to play. Let me see here. All the points. Everybody liked it just being 12 points. Went around and asked everybody, hey, is 12 too much? 12 too high? 8 rounds not enough? 8 rounds too, need more? And everybody's like, no. Everybody just like it the way it is. There was a few suggestions on some of the techs. Not that the tech was bad, but to make it even better. And I'm totally down for changes. I'm not like trying to rule the kingdom of the Bloodbath rules, right? If I'm down for changes, especially if you played and you were here. I so want to hear your input and to fix it. If you haven't played the Bloodbath rules, or you really weren't here to see how it progressed, then it's really it's hard to get your inputs. We did have to have a briefing right before the game, so I can go over critical points about what Axis and allies do to work better with the system. Because if you just kind of blast through the cards and try to play this, if you don't grasp some of the things, you're gonna, either Axis are gonna totally dominate or allies are gonna dominate. They both there's some weighing points that you find out as the games, as you play and play and play and play. But when everybody was here for the event, I just kind of look, you got to do this, and this, and this. This has to happen. This has to happen. I mean, for the balance to work. And that was another thing. Everybody, I think, believed the balance was good. But like I said, I'm totally down for ideas and changes. I do have other changes myself I would like to do for Bloodbath 2. And And some of those things I wanted to implement a long time ago, but I didn't want to change the Bloodbath rules for the past 6 months. I mean, it's been the same rule set for the past 6 months. Nothing has changed. There's been stuff I wanted to do, but not proper time to test it, nor did I want to change the event rules once the event was posted. But there are some changes coming. For example, I need to get South America into the game. I already know exactly what I'm doing to do that. Capital ships are going to work at 50% if damaged, meaning you take a hit on it, you are going to attack and defend at 50%, and you're going to move at 50%. There are going to be some a couple C-zone changes, nothing crazy, but Japan, for example, will have 2 different C-zones, not just a one, and just a ton more cities. I mean, I kind of got lazy when I was doing the cities just because it was taking forever. There are a few more things on my mind that I want to get into testing. Now, will it be in Bloodbath 2? I don't know. It all depends on testing. Got to make sure. I try to implement things slowly at a time, because if the game's broken, I need to know where it got broken from. If you introduce too many new elements at the same time and stuff gets broken, you really don't know how it got broken. You should just know that game sucked. But was it this? Was it this? Was it that? Was it this? I think it was pretty unanimous that the rule sets were good. So now we can elaborate on that. Let me see here. Oh, we had some awesome catered food on Saturday. Great food. I mean, I'll try. I should be able to splice in while I'm talking some pictures of this and that. In addition to, I'll have some other pictures going on as the event was going while I'm talking now. So hopefully, I've never done this before, but hopefully you're hearing my voice right now, but you're looking at something different, because I'm going to try and interlace some things. Let me see what else. Oh man, it's just so much. It seems like it was so long ago now. I'm just so dead tired. I had to do so much stuff. Man, I just feel like I'm leaving so much out, which I know I am. Like I said, I just wanted to apologize. I wasn't able to get any videos up. I was supposed to be doing that Saturday, working on live feed, but I got stuck playing, and then I thought maybe I'd get out of it on Sunday, and no, I got stuck playing again on Sunday. So a little disappointed in that. But next year, thinking about, I did like our tables as far as the amount of people here. I might want to add one more table, but I think it was a comfortable level of people. Don't want to have any mismanagement going on as far as this and that and the other thing happening. I think the tight group we had was really good. But next year I'm thinking about we do it on the beach. These tables fold up and go. I'm thinking maybe I'll rent like three campgrounds in a row right on the water, and then I can get to easy outs. We can set up and play, right? And then after that, we got some bonfires going around in the water. Drink some beer on the ocean there, right? And just chill, right? How awesome would that be? So I'm thinking, and barbecue. I can have the barbecues going while we're playing. It's still up in the air. Something I got to look into, which means I would have to make poker chips because obviously the money might fly around down there at the beach. So might be getting into poker chips this year. We will see. Oh man, well, I said I feel like I'm just so tired, and I just feel like I'm missing so much stuff, and I know that I am, and like I said, I just apologize that I wasn't able to get the videos up. Everybody that came in was super great. I mean, I loved everybody. What a great group of people that showed up to this event. Friendly and just happy. Everybody, you could tell everybody was just so happy to be here playing the game that we all love. Though someone did say maybe next year we call it Sired's Death March because I made everybody play the eight rounds. But some of those nights we had a couple long ones for sure. There was a couple longer tables than other tables. But that brings up another thing. The timers. It was suggested that we use the chess timers, and I'm really digging that idea. I'm really digging that idea. Like, we give each team, 5 hours, and once their time is up, right? I'm not sure how the penalties will work, but I like it. You know, you don't have to use, 20 minutes for this or 20 minutes for that. If you get done in 15, cool. That 5 will go over. Just it's for your whole thing, but just like 5 hours each team. 5 hours is what I'm thinking. But I like it a lot. Damn it! Why does that gotta come on in the middle of my thing? Hope you can still hear me. Well, because I am still at my shop. So, man, so since that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera, show you this banner here. Again, congratulations to the winners. Awesome prize. We had an awesome prize table. So hopefully you're looking at that right now while I'm talking. We got awesome prizes. I gave away all of my maps. I gave away a full set of the Bloodbath, so you had everything that we played with: the dice, the chips, the roundels, the research development, everything that we used except my painted pieces. VK Cowboy got to take that back. Excuse me. I mean, there was just so many things. Everyone was so generous on the donations. I can't thank everybody enough for that. Thank you so much. But it is getting hot, so I'm going to show you this banner, and hopefully I was able to splice in some things here and there. Like I said, I've never done that before, but we will try. All right, so let's get the camera here. Check out this banner. All right. And this is real cute, huh? I got the jacket with some flower shorts, right? Let's get this over here. All right, because now you can kind of really see how it was graded. Let's see here. Get this. So everybody signed it, which was really cool, because next year I want to have this next to the other one. You can see what I mean now that you're closer. You can see the point rankings. You can see who had what, and how that worked. There was a Bloodbath card for this. I don't think I ever had it for download. It wasn't available. It's just for me, but. Either way, I think it worked out. I think it really kept the best. I think the best team won, and I don't mean that bad for anyone else. I mean, just look at the points. I mean, Reckless Indulgence was at 32 points at the end of that day. I mean, that's a huge jump over 18 points on Fancy Lads. And even when you get over here, the Hamcube was at positive 10 versus Moffett Field had positive 6. Hamcube was the winners. And like I said, back over here to the first and second was the Reckless Indulgence and Fancy Lads. Also, Detroit and excuse me, and Corpo 24 had some really great videos of this event while I was in play. So I'm going to link their videos to at the bottom of this video here, just so you can really see more of the events. And like I said, I just was unable to do the stuff I wanted to do, unfortunately. Okay, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning in. We're going to finish the table. We're going to get that finished up. There's still some pieces I got to do here. It's missing some pieces here. I got some felt down, but it's actually going to be in leather. But you can see here where what people played with. I mean, we have the Axis Victory progress bar. So when that got full, you had your amount of points. We used We used the custom dyed aged hit dice. We had, oh, the research and development stages is over here. Oops, can you see it yet? Yeah, you can see those up there now. And then, like I said, the built-in income tracker. So all that's coming on the next video series, or to finish the video series for the custom table. So we will talk soon about next year. Next year it will be the same time as this year. What I mean is, obviously the dates might change a little bit, but it's going to be the second to the last weekend of September, as going around the room. That was pretty much everybody agreed upon that it was the best time. Right now, when we just did it, was the best time for them. And so I hope they all come back, and we will do the same time next year. All right, guys, well, take care, and thanks again for all your support on this event, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.